Okay, this is my Tesla coil diagnostic video. Hopefully I can find out, or someone can help me find out what's wrong with this. Sorry, it's night when I'm running my coil, so I'm using a flashlight. This is my transformer 930, so it goes right to the spark. The green wires are the primary, so that's basic spark gap, safety gap. The copper electrodes right there, that's the, my old one was hard. That's a fan I got from American Science and Surplus store, and it puts out a pretty good, pretty good air pressure. I also taped the blower shut a little bit so it'd blow. 0.1, I got 12 of them in series. All of them are rated at primary coil. This is just 1/4 inch OD tubing. That was we have a huge copper cable that I got, and I stripped it down with a, and I'm just using that as the strike rail. But you know, so far hasn't really come into play because the streamers aren't long enough. And after, I didn't heat it in an oven. I really didn't think it was all that necessary. Maybe I'm wrong. It's my not the issue. Down here is the I just flattened out a piece of the prime coil and used that. The ground connection, let's go. That's a grounding rod, 8-foot copper rod. It's just the huge, really thick copper wire that I got. And I've been using that for my connections. It's really tough to work with, and I really don't like it. But that's what I got so far, so hopefully it takes the place of a long, smooth copper strip. Okay. Connecting my ground to the secondary has been tough, but I drilled a hole. It's going up through the bottom right there. It's out here, and I'm just kind of leaning against the, it just sparked from that when I run it, so I think that's fine. The stand that I've got it on is that's plywood on the bottom, dowel rods, then plywood. And the bottom half is sealed. Pretty simple. It's just a fuse, or a fuse holder. And that's the other primary connection. It's just going through there. That's a cold soldering joint, but it's held, so I'm not too... this is a crappy toroid. I had one before it, it's there. But this one's a little bit made out of coat hangers, and then paper mache, and then covered in aluminum foil, which too long. It looks nice, but I think it's too big, maybe not. And if anybody can tell, just a side note, how to hook this up, that'd be great. It's kind of an old vintage push button system with an amber light on it. And there are moments, I found some diagrams online. I bought a relay, but I'm still having trouble working out the circuitry. I think it'd be cool to run the coil with. So I'm going to turn the camera off and then turn it back on. I'm going to run the coil. Okay. Okay, one last thing. I forgot to show the I don't know how I connected, or I can't talk. How I sealed the secondary coil. So this is just a cheap plastic disc, actually for sealing PVC pipe, which was nice. that I got at Lowe's or somewhere, and yeah, I just put caulk around it after I scored the PVC pipe and just kind of set it in there, so looks pretty nice. I like it. And then this is the connection to my toroid. It's off right now, but I just got a bolt. I wrap this around. That tape's usually not on there. I wrap this around, and I know the wire's sticking up. And I just shove it into this hole, or that hole. And that's basically how I connect the toroid to the secondary coil. So that's it. I hope you can help me out with this. Try to turn the camera around so you get a face with a name. Yep. There. Okay, so please, any suggestions would be great. Thank you. Yeah.